right, we're going to start this forecast off with a disclaimer. Meteorologist Matt Hefner is not responsible for the forecast you see behind you because, well, it's not mine. It's the Farmer's Almanac. They came out with their winter weather outlook for 2024, 2025. Now, this is the Farmer's Almanac. There's another popular publication, the Old Farmer's Almanac, but this is what they released, and it's been getting a lot of buzz, and I think the main reason why is when they released it, they called it a wet winter whirlwind. And what got me to click on it, it got me to talk about it, and a lot of other people on social media, so kind of want to address what's going on here. This is what they're calling for. They're calling for, well, wet conditions in Pacific Northwest, yeah, that checks out. Snowy conditions off into New England, yeah, that checks out. And then warmer, mild temperatures down to the south, but for us into the Ozarks, cold and average snowfall. Now, average snowfall means 13 to 14 inches. That's what we typically get here in Springfield, but let's just call it double digits to round that up. And I want to make sure that people are kind of taking their forecasts with a grain of salt, because this is a very long range forecast that a lot goes into it, and their accuracy sometimes is pretty questionable. University of Illinois did a study on this, and they found out that the Farmer Almanac studies are about 52% accurate. That's a little bit better than a coin flip. Now, I do agree with them on some things, and one of them is they're calling for cold winter. And I think we're going to be colder than what we got last year. But if you look back 1 year ago, the Farmer's Almanac, they said 2023 was going to be a harsh and snowy winter. Well, what did we end up getting? 2023, the winter that we got, was the 5th warmest winter that Springfield has ever recorded. The amount of snow that we got was only 3 inches of snow. So that's not what I call harsh or snowy, but I do agree with them that I think the pattern can get definitely colder than what we've been used to. We're going to be switching from El Nino in 2023 to La Nina in 2025, but not ready to fully release my complete winter weather outlook. I want to wait until we get to fall, because to me it's more important to be accurate than to be first. It's going to be coming out. So wanted to address that because I know it's been getting a whole lot of buzz online, but let's get back to the forecast. Lake the Ozarks, we had the shootout this weekend. The boats have completely cleared out of the area. People have gone home and gone back to work, and that's the same thing with all the rain that we had on Saturday. That moved out today, and we have clear skies that are in place. I think clear skies are going to be the forecast for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday's the first day that we could start to get a shakeup in that pattern, but I think we're going to have to wait until Thursday night so we can really get a break from this otherwise heat dome that has rolled in. Look at the futurecast. It is just so hard to find any cloud cover for a good portion of the United States. This is where that summer ridge is. It's going to be an area of high pressure, very stable air with very little moisture to work with, and the rain outlook absolutely supports that. I think we're going to be dry for quite some time. What we got today, warm temperatures in the 90s with sunny conditions with a little bit of humidity. That's what we're going to be getting for the majority of this week until we can start to get a shakeup and start to get some relief on the back half of things. Forecast for tomorrow, I think a couple of degrees warmer than what we got today. Mid-90s for most people, 96 here in Springfield. Joplin, model's saying 97. I think they could push that closer to 100 degrees outside. They came up 1 degree short of hitting 100 today, and it's going to come with a little bit of steam. Heat warnings are already in place for places north of I-44. I think pretty much everyone in the Ozarks can get temperatures that are going to feel like 100 degrees outside, just a little bit warmer, a little bit more humidity in the air up into the north. Still warm for Tuesday. That pattern really doesn't start to break until we get later in the week. We are staying oppressive with those kind of heat index values. Thankfully, we're dodging anything miserable, so it's going to be warm, but not as bad as what it could be. The relief starts to come on Thursday night into Friday. That's going to return the chances of rain. The highs on Thursday go from 92 to 82 on Friday. So that's that big improvement. We can start to see some rain that's going to linger on Saturday, but right now I'm thinking most of that rain on Saturday, if it happens, best chance to see it's going to be down to the south.
Well, summer is not done yet.
No, I mean,
man.
Last week people were like, they were getting kind of that fall itch, you know, it had those temperatures in those lower 80s, it felt good outside, and as soon as you brought out the sweater, you're going to have to put it back and kind of get out that short sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah, put the jacket back. I know that it's almost September, but...
We're 1 week away from September, and we're talking about highs in the mid-90s, sunny conditions, it's hot.
Well, hopefully we'll get a break eventually.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, Matt. Well, we are giving you